Hi YouTube! It's not Sunday. It is Tuesday, and I wanted to do an update because I had like phenomenal run today. So, as you know from my last video, I had like 2.5 weeks off, and then I ran 3.5K, and I'm so excited. Although a little bit sore, and have been for a day and a half. I'm still sore now, but that didn't stop me from going out, so what I did was, it was a little warm this morning, it was about 10:30, but I thought actually I thought it was cold out, so I had friggin' long shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt on, and I was roasting by the time I was finished. Anyway, so what I decided to do today was I wanted to do some intervals and see if I could pick up my speed a little bit. My endurance is not there to run at some kind of pace for any length of time, so I thought, hey, why not? I'll give it a try and see what happens. So I went back to week 1, and I did the, I think it's 60-90, so 60 run, 90 walk, and I did that for half an hour, and oh my god, my feet were like they had wings. It was amazing. So my advice, now that I'm halfway through the program, is that if you find that you're halfway through and you're struggling, go back to week 1. Go back to week 1 and actually run. Like, run at a normal pace that you think your body will be comfortable with and see what a difference it is. Because if you think back to when you started week 1, how hard it was to run for 60 seconds, if you go back now after getting halfway through the program, you'll be amazed with yourself. And it was a complete boost of confidence for me. I felt like a runner. The dogs were behind me. I was like, are you coming? Or what's going on? Yeah, the dogs were like, didn't know what to do with themselves. Because they were like, why are you running so fast? But I think I was running at a normal pace. And I finally felt like a runner. It was awesome. I loved it. So I'm very happy. I'm happy to report too that as of late, no shin splints, and I'm actually quite happy with it. So I have muscle soreness just because I think of the extra effort I put in when I ran on Sunday, but it wasn't going to stop, like it wasn't sore enough that it stopped me from running today. So I'm still sore now, but I mean, that's to be expected because I basically increased what I had been doing. So yes, so I want to share that with you guys. And the other thing is I wanted to give a few tidbits of stuff that I've found out on YouTube. What a wonderful place YouTube is. So, my muscles are sore, and I looked that up on YouTube 3 or 4 weeks ago to see if there was anything I could do about it, because I have, like, the sides of my thighs are really tight. The muscles always have been really tight, like enough that you can't squeeze them, because it's like the worst pain possible, because the muscles are so tight there. So this lovely thing that most people have in their house, mine happens to be marble, which makes an even better effort because it stays nice and cold, but I use this to literally roll my muscles. So I don't stretch before I work out because many things I've read, people can have injuries from stretching before they run, so I don't do that. So I came home today and I rolled my muscles. So literally just back and forth. So I did my calves for a minute each, and then I did my thighs for 2 minutes each. And I've done it before, and it actually makes a huge difference. When I was having shin splints, I did it because that's why I ended up looking it up, because I was in so much pain, and it made a difference. The next day after that, I wasn't as sore as I was. So that makes me very happy. So a little tidbit. I know it seems a really odd thing to do, but for me, it works. So you probably have one in your house, you wouldn't have to go buy one, and it doesn't cost anything. So that's my one tidbit for today. Now my other tidbit. This. I think we might be a backwards camera. So these lovely things are chia seeds. So chia seeds, remember Chia Pets, 1985? Remember you got a Chia Pet for Christmas? These are the lovely things that you would have gotten in a package with your Chia Pet. They are from a plant that is found in Mexico, I think, from what I read, yes. And Guatemala, apparently. They are crazy ass high in protein for seeds, and if you're on Weight Watchers, for a quarter of a cup is only, that's Weight Watchers Points Plus program. I don't know anything about the 360. I haven't been to meetings for like a year and a half. So anyway, if you're on Points Plus, I don't know if it's still working that way, it's only 4 points for a quarter of a cup. Now, these little beauties, what happens to them when you put them in some water? So last night, before I went to bed, I put a cup of water in this lovely measuring cup, and then I put a quarter of a cup of chia seeds. And you can see it's a slow-moving blob. So, let me get a spoon. Spoon. So, chia seeds. See what chia seeds do? Chia seeds. Chia seeds, which look absolutely disgusting. And please don't make the mistake of trying to eat them without anything on them or without eating them with something, because I did that the first day I had them and I threw up in the sink. It was a lovely, lovely experience. And then I was like, I don't really want to eat chia seeds. Like, I was totally freaked out about it. So I did a little more research on them. So what I do is I take this in the morning and I take my bottle, which is 600 milliliters, and I fill it it's about halfway up with the chia seeds, and then I put Crystal Light in it, and I've been using the raspberry Crystal Light, and then I fill the rest up with water and then shake it. So what it's been doing for me is when I get hungry in between meals, I drink my chia drink. And what happens with the chia seeds is that they form a protein coating around them. So when you put them in water, they form this weird, that's hence why they're all jelly in here. They form this weird gel coating, and from what I've read, it's protein, and it's the highest seeds you can eat. Like this, the most protein in a seed that you can eat. So that's what happens. It forms a gel. If you remember from your chia pet, the gel kept the chia seeds on top of the chia pet. So, and it doesn't have any taste at all. None. And the reason I eat it with Crystal Light, which I eat it with the raspberry ice Crystal Light, is it reminds me of the seeds in a raspberry. It has no taste at all, and it's a little bit crunchy. So, well, it is crunchy because it's a seed. I love this. It has been my, like, lifesaver for the last week and a half. Like, when I get hungry, so lately at work, because usually at work is when I want to snack more, about halfway through between lunch and when I get there, and then again between lunch and when I leave, I drink. So I drink half of it in the morning and then half of it in the afternoon. And it's helped me to not overeat. And it's been an amazing thing. So, chia seeds. These I bought at Costco, and they were 17 and change. They're not cheap. You get 2 pounds in here. The last time I bought chia seeds, I went to the bulk barn, and I paid probably $22 for maybe a pound and a quarter. They're kind of expensive at the bulk barn. Much cheaper at Costco. So if you're going to get them, you can get them at Costco. I would think too that on the bigger Walmarts, you would probably be able to get them there too. I don't know. I haven't looked for them at Walmart, so I don't know if you can or not. But definitely Costco is probably the best deal. And let me just read to you on the back here. So they're a little high in fat for a quarter of a cup, depending on what you're looking at. But there are 12 grams of fat and 16 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fiber, hence the reason that they make you feel full. And they have 6 grams of protein in them. They say that chia seeds are actually better for you in regards to health-wise than flax seeds. So, and I'd never found that a flaxseed made me feel full. Whereas these guys, they do a really good job at helping me feel full. So, that's how I take them. I drink them. You can put them in, apparently you can put them in eggs. Here are the suggestions on the back of this. Add to juice or smoothie, sprinkle in eggs, mix in omelets, add to cereal, add to salad dressing. mixed with peanut butter or almond butter for a tasty spread, or sprinkle over pasta, chicken, beef, or fish. Personally, I'm not a fan of the crunchiness when I'm trying to mix it in with my eggs. I tried that and I didn't like it. So I found the drink. The drink works for me, and you guys could try it and see what happens. Even if you bought a little bit, really you could try a quarter of a cup from the bulk barn. See if it works for you. See if it makes you feel any fuller. I don't know. Sometimes it's all in your head, so who knows? It's working for me. Also, some more YouTube information. I was looking at some videos and I found there was a girl on there, and I will try and link her video below in the description. And she talks about using an app called Lose It. And I'm trying to follow Weight Watchers, but this app has to do with counting calories. So you put in all your stuff, how much you want to lose. The healthy weight amount is just like Weight Watchers, so it's 1 to 2 pounds a week. So I put in the max, which is 2 pounds. And at this stage, I lost 3 pounds last week, so I need to lose 47. I'd like to be about 170, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what my body's going to look like at 170, so as we get closer, I may change my goal weight. Who knows? But right now, that is my goal weight, 170, and I'd like to reach that by, I think the Lose It said November 14th or something. So, which seems completely reasonable to me. I mean, right now I'd be happy to lose 30 pounds by October. That was my initial goal, so we'll see what happens. If I carry on with getting good numbers like I did last week, then I should have no problem. It is now June, and I will start going to the beach starting in July, which is a scary, scary thought, but I'm sure we'll be all right. And it's with a bunch of people that have kids and stuff, and I don't have kids, so I don't really have an excuse to let this go away, but anyway, we'll just pretend that we have kids. I don't know. Anyway, silly. So yeah. So I'm sure no one will notice, and nobody ever normally does, but you know how you are very self-conscious about yourself. So anyway, I'm rambling on today, and this video has been very, very long. But I'm hoping that someone will maybe take some of my advice with the rolling pin or the chia seeds and see if they work for you. They work for me, and I mean, chia seeds, much better option than, like, what? Diet pills? Diet pills not good for you. And what's that new thing that's on there's something on the TV lately, some big ad campaign. And I looked it up, and it actually contains silica, which is the stuff that you get in your stereo package that says do not eat. That's what it is, and you're putting that in your body. No thank you. Oh, it's the shake. The thing that you shake on your food. I don't remember what it's called. I think it starts with an S. But that really didn't appeal to me, to put that kind of chemical in my body. The whole point is to live better, to not depend on chemicals, and to have less sugar in my diet, and more fruit, more vegetables. So that didn't appeal to me. So we're trying the chia seeds, and so far they're working for me. So you guys should give it a try, and check out that website called Lose It. It's also available as an app on your phone, and one of the best features about it is it has a barcode scanner, so it takes all the work out of it. It's amazing, and I love it. So until my next update, I don't know if it's going to be Sunday. We'll see what happens on Thursday. I am back on track, and I'm a happy, happy girl, and I feel absolutely amazing after my run today. So have a good rest of the week, everybody, and I will talk to you later. Bye.